Hi guys. Okay, we're gonna do another. We're gonna do mixed practice this time. So I'm showing you the front screen here because I'm working off of slides from a couple of years ago. They don't need updating. If you're looking on Canvas, it's the file lecture 6. But right, okay. We are going to do a mix of all of the things that you've learned so far. So reading an argument in English, figuring out what the premises and conclusion are, symbolizing into TFL, and using a truth table on the symbolized argument to test for validity. So there's going to be, for the symbolization, we'll have the choose your own adventure element we had from a previous series of videos. But there are going to be other places where instead of having videos where I go through multiple options, I'm just going to ask you to pause and try to work out the answer for yourself before I show you what the right answer is. Okay, so here we go. Here's your first one. I'm going to give you an argument that is, this is an argument about an American musician named Arlo Guthrie. He was like a 1960s hippie person. I don't think it's like culturally important for you to know who Arlo Guthrie is. You should know who his father is, Woody Guthrie. Very important person. Look up Woody Guthrie. He's cool. Arlo, you'll be fine without him. Okay, so here's the text. The agent will fly only if Guthrie flies, Arlo Guthrie. Yet there is a seat for Guthrie if, but only if, the agent does not fly. And obviously Arlo, that is Guthrie, Arlo will fly if and only if there's a seat available for him. So Guthrie will fly and the agent will not. Okay, I want you to pause here and try to decide for yourself which sentence is the conclusion of the argument here. Okay, I'll point out we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. So I guess you've got 4 options for what might be the conclusion. See if you can figure out what the conclusion is. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to show you what I think the answer is. It goes like this. The conclusion is this final sentence. Guthrie will fly and the agent will not. Your clue is this word so. That's a conclusion marker word. That's something that suggests the stuff that came before was premises and the thing that comes after is a conclusion. I tried to look up what story this is based on. Arlo Guthrie has a song about accidentally smuggling cocaine. But this thing about a federal agent chasing him doesn't seem to feature in the song. There may be other stories about this kind of thing. This is the kind of thing Arlo Guthrie sings about. Okay, so we have decided what the premises and conclusion are. That's always, if you're symbolizing an argument from English into TFL, that's step 1. Figure out what the premises are and what the conclusion is. By the way, on midterms in the exam, if I tell you symbolize this argument in TFL or in FOL, there will always be at least 1 point available for just getting the structure right, figuring out what the premises are and what the conclusion is. So even if you find yourself totally stuck, at least do this much. At least tell me what the premises are and what the conclusion is. You can get at least part marks for that. Okay. So, premise 1, the agent will fly only if Guthrie flies. Premise 2, yet there is a seat for Guthrie if but only if the agent does not fly. Premise 3, and obviously Arlo will fly if and only if there's a seat available for him. Therefore, conclusion, Guthrie will fly and the agent will not. I'm going to give you a symbolization key. So we're going to use A for the agent will fly, G for Guthrie will fly. Watch out. Guthrie, you might abbreviate himself in your head as A, but we're using A for the agent will fly. So the sentence saying that Guthrie will fly, that's got to be G. S, there's a seat for Arlo Guthrie. Okay. Let's symbolize premise 1 first. Here are 4 options. G arrow A arrow G, A double arrow G, or A double arrow not G. See what you think the right answer is and click on the corresponding video. I will see you in a moment.